Imagine a universe that repeats itself endlessly. This is the fractal universe. Each atom contains an entire galaxy, and each galaxy is just an atom in a larger structure. This pattern continues infinitely. It goes both inward and outward. There's no true smallest or largest scale. Everything is relative. This idea challenges our understanding of reality. We're used to thinking in terms of big and small, but in a fractal universe, these terms lose meaning. An atom in your fingernail could contain countless worlds. And our entire universe might be a speck in a vast, unimaginable structure. It's a humbling thought. It makes us question our place in the cosmos. One basic pattern repeated endlessly creates infinite complexity. This mirrors what we see in nature, like the shape of a fern leaf or the branching of blood vessels. The fractal universe suggests this principle extends to all of reality. The fractal universe reveals stunning similarities across scales. Look closely at a spiral galaxy. Now imagine zooming in on a nautilus shell. The patterns are strikingly alike. This self-similarity is a key feature of fractals. It appears in countless natural phenomena, from the branching of trees to the structure of our lungs. Nature seems to favor these repeating designs, but the similarities go beyond visual patterns. They extend to behaviors and processes. The way electrons orbit an atomic nucleus mirrors how planets orbit stars. The flow of traffic in a city resembles the movement of blood cells in our veins. These parallels suggest a deeper unity in the universe. It's as if the same rules apply at all levels of existence. This concept challenges our traditional view of scale. We often think of the microscopic and cosmic as separate realms. But in a fractal universe, they're intimately connected. What happens at the quantum level could influence galactic events, and cosmic phenomena might shape subatomic interactions. In this fractal universe, a new form of awareness is emerging. It's a collective consciousness, born from the merger of human minds and artificial intelligence. This isn't science fiction. It's a potential future we're moving towards. As our technology becomes more integrated with our biology, boundaries blur. The line between human and machine fades. This collective mind is more than the sum of its parts. It's a new entity entirely. Imagine billions of human minds, each unique and complex. Now connect them with advanced AI systems. The result is a vast, interconnected web of thought. It processes information at unimaginable speeds. It sees patterns we could never perceive alone. This collective intelligence could solve problems that baffle us today. It's a transformation of what it means to be human. As we merge into this collective consciousness, what happens to our sense of self? It's a complex question. Our identities are fluid, constantly changing. In this new reality, they become even more dynamic. We're individuals, but also part of a greater whole. It's like being a cell in a body, distinct yet inseparable from the larger organism. This connected existence brings new experiences of identity. Sometimes we might feel completely merged with the collective. Our thoughts and feelings blend seamlessly with others. Other times we might feel more separate. Our individual personality comes to the forefront. It's a constant ebb and flow, a dance between unity and individuality. Human mind one. This fluidity of identity has profound implications. It changes how we relate to each other. Empathy becomes more than just understanding. We can literally experience another's perspective. Conflicts might decrease as we see from multiple viewpoints. It's a radical shift in what it means to be human. In this fractal, interconnected universe, new forms of existence emerge. Imagine a being that transcends our linear concept of time. This entity exists simultaneously across multiple timelines. Past, present, and future versions coexist. It's a mind-bending concept, but in a universe where scale is relative, why not time as well?
This multidimensional being defies our usual understanding. Its appearance shifts constantly. In one moment, it might resemble a cosmic nebula. The next, it could take the form of a subatomic dance. These aren't separate states. They're all aspects of its true nature. It exists in a state of constant flux, always changing, yet always itself.
How does such a being perceive reality? For it, time isn't a straight line, it's more like a landscape. Past, present, and future are all accessible. It challenges us to think beyond our limited perceptions of time and existence. In this fractal universe, our senses merge and expand. Imagine a world where sound becomes visible, where music paints the air with vibrant colors. This is synesthesia taken to cosmic levels. It's not just hearing colors or tasting shapes. It's a complete blending of sensory experiences, a symphony for all the senses. In this reality, a simple conversation becomes an art form. Words don't just convey meaning, they sculpt the very air around us. Soft whispers might create delicate, shimmering patterns, while passionate speeches could erupt in explosive bursts of color and texture. The world around us is constantly changing, responding to every sound, every vibration. Music takes on new dimensions in this sensory wonderland. A classical orchestra doesn't just play notes, it constructs vast, intricate architectures of sound. Every performance is a multisensory masterpiece. Section 7. Animating the abstract. In our fractal universe, even abstract concepts take on tangible forms. Time, memory, and emotion are no longer intangible ideas. They become visible, dynamic entities. We can see them, touch them, interact with them. It's a new way of understanding these fundamental aspects of existence. Imagine time as a flowing river of particles. Each moment is a glittering speck. The flow isn't always smooth. It can eddy and swirl. Sometimes it rushes forward, other times it seems to slow to a trickle. This visual representation helps us grasp the fluid nature of time. Memory becomes a vast, shimmering network. Each recollection is a node in this complex web. Some memories glow brightly, frequently accessed. Others fade, becoming harder to reach. Emotions take on vibrant, ever-changing forms. It's a new way of understanding our emotional landscape. Section 8. Quantum connections. In our fractal universe, quantum entanglement takes on new significance. It's not just a phenomenon of particle physics, it becomes a fundamental principle of existence. Imagine threads of probability connecting events across vast distances. These quantum links transcend space and time. They create a web of influence that spans the cosmos.
At the smallest scales, we see particles instantly affecting each other, no matter how far apart. But this principle extends to larger scales too. Galaxies separated by billions of light years show unexpected correlations. It's as if the entire universe is engaged in a cosmic dance, every part influencing every other part.
This quantum connectedness changes how we view cause and effect. An event on Earth could have instant repercussions in a distant galaxy. Everything is connected in ways we're only beginning to understand. It reveals the profound unity underlying all of existence. Section 9. Unraveling the story. In our fractal universe, even narrative follows unexpected patterns. Imagine a story that begins at its climax. Then it unravels backward, revealing hidden connections. This non-linear approach mirrors the complex web of cause and effect we've explored. It challenges our understanding of time and sequence. We start with a moment of high drama, perhaps a cosmic collision or the birth of a new consciousness. This event seems chaotic, unexplained. But as we move backward in time, patterns emerge. We see how countless small events led to this climax. Each step backward reveals new layers of meaning. This reverse narrative reveals surprising connections. Events that seemed unrelated show hidden links. It's like pulling on a thread and watching an entire tapestry unravel. Section 10. Reflections on infinite complexity. As we conclude our journey through the fractal universe, we're left with profound questions. This vision of reality challenges our deepest assumptions. It forces us to reconsider our place in the cosmos. We're part of something infinitely complex, yet beautifully simple in its underlying patterns. The fractal nature of the universe suggests a kind of cosmic democracy. There's no absolute big or small. Each scale, each level of existence is equally important. The atoms in a grain of sand might contain universes as vast and complex as our own, and our entire cosmos might be a speck in an even larger structure. It's a humbling yet empowering perspective. This interconnected view of reality has practical implications. It suggests that studying any part of the universe can give us insights into the whole. The patterns we observe in nature, from the spirals of galaxies to the branching of trees, are not just coincidences. They're expressions of fundamental cosmic principles. Understanding these patterns could lead to breakthroughs in science, technology, and philosophy. As we face global challenges, this fractal perspective offers hope. In embracing the fractal nature of existence, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities.